Hey, we can bring back down this way.
All right, wake up, Wilmington. It's Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. And look at this gang we got with us today. We'll be right back and tell you all about it.
Tell me when to, or like what the raffle is and everything. Just tell me when to draw.
We'll get you. I'll tell you.
I'll just go in your queue then.
You're good.
And the mics are on. All right, Joe.
All right, we're back, and we're nationwide today. Look at it, smile, guys. It's okay. You guys act like it's Tuesday morning and it's like the first day of the work week or something. It's all right to smile. You guys need to get as many shares as that policeman I was telling you earlier in the school officer.
Right.
You know, anyhow, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. This new safety officer at the school, all the old women said they want to go back to school. Because he was that hot, and they were plain spoken about it. Well, we're here with the referral network, and as some of you may know, actually probably around, I don't know, I'm going to guess 750, 800 may know. Did you sell that many tickets?
Yeah, I think it was around that, wasn't it?
Was it?
I thought.
So that was just a guess.
For sure.
750, 800 tickets sold for this raffle we've been telling you about for 2 Springfield Hellcat 9mm. 100 rounds of ammo, 3 bags, about $1,200 to $1,300 worth of stuff are given away. All right. Now you know if you filled out one of these and you paid, we hope that you are allowed to. You will have to have a background check, obviously. So if there's any question of that, if you win, I'm available. Jerry's available. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So real quick. Let me just go around the back, and then we'll come up to the front.
That's what Michelle said.
Referral.
Good-looking bunch of
It
guys.
is. See, there you go, guys. Yeah, it's a uniform. That's what it is. It's a uniform. All right. So let's start over here. Tell us your name, shoe size, and what you do.
Very good. Doug Little, First Financial Bank, right across the street from the beautiful Wilmington College.
And your position out there.
Financial Center Manager.
Okay. Next.
Scott Watson with RoofX. I am a roofing advisor. If you have any type of roofing or gutter needs, give us a call.
Next.
Joe Holdren Builders, Wilmington, Ohio. For all your building and home needs, just give us a call.
Also known as Cowboy Joe.
There you go.
All right. Next.
Steve Riley, Howard Hand, Real Estate, right here in Wilmington, 36 years.
Joe Bradley, Win Home Inspections, owner and inspector.
Chris Newport with Farmers Insurance, 13 years, local for Wilmington, but out of offices in Centerville.
All right. Now at the end, Chief.
Joshua Gibson, Chief of Police, City of Wilmington. Just got about a month in the job now, so.
Like it so far?
It's wonderful. Great group of men and women, and great community to serve.
I tell you what, that's a thankless job. We appreciate all you guys that do it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
100%.
we, God's prayer, speed, protection for you all the time, because even in Wilmington, we never know what you're going to see, do you? It's kind of scary. Next.
I'm Sergeant Powell with the Wilmington Police Department. I've been with the department for about 6 years. Just recently got promoted in this past month. Hold multiple roles. I'm our range master, range instructor on our SRT team, and some other random roles, and happy to be here.
And Sergeant Powell's going to talk to us a little bit later about gun safety. My first thing on gun safety is don't let Joe Davis anywhere near a gun. All right, next.
Jeff Murphy with Murphy Advertising Company. Anything you could ever think of to put a name or logo on.
El Presidente of the club here.
They say, I don't know
That's what I
how
was
that came
told.
about, but
Whose job is it to bring the donuts?
Exactly.
Yeah, somebody
failed.
faltered at that.
To bring the donuts.
We're in charge of eating them.
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Davis, I
Exactly.
thought you were bringing them.
We have
Joe
Mike-
brought me since
Mike is
I'm
on the phone.
since I'm falling down the stairs.
We have another one out here.
He was unable to make it today in person, but he was on the phone with us. Mike Hilton with Forest Firearms, who is the one that helped us to sponsor this event.
And if you need to get any kind of gun stuff, he's the guy to talk to. He even took me out and had a little shooting practice with me. And I don't shoot a gun very much, but I felt comfortable after working with him.
Yeah, but you made the big mistake, Charlie.
I let my wife shoot it.
Taking your wife with you.
Nah, that's all right.
She
No,
knows.
that's-
He passed,
Sorry.
he's still alive.
If I just think if I win these today. All right. So we have a bucket, we have a bunch of stuff in it, and we have Josh Gibson. Maybe show the bucket, who's gonna hold the bucket. There you go, Doug. Go up there and hold the bucket toward the camera, just so everybody sees there's a bunch of tickets in there. And shake it around a little bit, get your hand in there, shake it around. We don't want anybody to think anything's fixed or anything, because I am in the drawing, Joe's in the drawing, Rick's in the drawing, or Jerry's in the drawing. Yeah, so
drawing,
we all had to pay, so.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Wait a minute, we want to do a little drum roll?
Go ahead.
All right, let's see who the lucky winner is.
Don't pay.
Don't look.
There we go.
All right, lucky winner is Tony Anderson.
Tony Anderson.
Whoever Tony Anderson, lucky winner.
Tony Anderson is winners. Does it have an address by chance, or just a?
I have a phone number, but I'll be nice and not give that out.
let's draw a second one just in case we can't find Tony or
you got phone
he doesn't pass the background check. That's the other thing. So
Let's find out who the backup would be.
I wasn't getting a gun rifle with him.
All right, a backup winner, should it be needed, is Christine Duggins, I think.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne Doug. Sorry,
Cheyenne Doug.
Sorry, you know, I know Cheyenne. I know Cheyenne
Doug.
too.
Yeah.
So Cheyenne.
So I know Cheyenne. I'm sorry,
Oh, he's
Cheyenne.
fixed. We know now.
Cheyenne's on the wanted
But
list.
he is the
isn't
backup.
Yeah. All right, Cheyenne's the backup.
He says he just met
Work on it.
Cheyenne last night.
he? Yeah.
All
This
right.
is his second ticket.
Well, really? Is that right? He said that was Cheyenne's second ticket in 24 hours. Is that right?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, okay. All right. That would be good. That'd be funny. No wonder he won. No, just kidding. All right, now we've got that done. We appreciate. Now, Chief, it's only 8:07. You can stick around as long as you like, and you can go whenever you want. All
I
right?
appreciate it. I'll stick around for a little bit.
He's got a meeting to go to.
He's also
So,
got a gun, so he goes where he wants.
well, this other person now, I said Tony. I thought sure. You know what I was thinking. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. We've got the police here, so let's use and abuse them for a little bit here. Chief, you do like the new job, and how long have you been a police officer?
This last May was my 20-year anniversary, so working on 21 years now.
So where were you at before? Give us a little rundown.
Yeah, well, this is my first department. I started here in May of 2005. Patrolman for first 15 years. I got promoted as a sergeant in 2020, and just got promoted to the role of chief back on August the 4th. So,
Awesome.
yeah, so almost a month in.
On Bennett says he always loses, but he didn't have a ticket anyway, so he didn't know about the
Never knew about drawing. Somebody didn't go get him.
We
All
can
right.
still sell him some tickets.
No, yeah. Tickets are half price. Tickets are half price.
6 for 20.
Sergeant Powell, how long have you been with the force?
6 years.
Has this been your only place?
Law enforcement wise, yes. I worked in the jail a little bit right after I graduated high school, but as for a law enforcement job, this is my first.
Where'd you go to high school?
Wilmington.
Okay, what about you, Chief? Where'd you go?
Graduated from Wilmington High School in 1998.
Like that. Wilmington
Fantastic.
products. I like that. I don't know why I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it. I was watching beach houses last night in Mexico, and it was crazy. You know, they're all concrete. Each one of these look like jails. You walk into, I mean, not the bars, but they're all everything's concrete. Floors, walls. It's weird. It's weird. All right. Sorry. Side note. Side note.
His senior citizens kicking in already.
Yeah. Anyhow.
That was a squirrel moment.
Well, it was a squirrel moment. Just when he said jail, I did spend one night in jail, so I know what it's like in there. But it was when they were testing out the new jail. It wasn't, no, they were. We had,
that's a good one.
No, we took East Clinton Student Council out there. It was pretty cool.
Sure.
All right. So now you have a little talk you're going to do on gun safety, right?
Yes, sir.
And why don't you do that a little bit, then the chief can sit here and correct you in case you need any correcting.
Right. So reference to gun safety, there's 4 general rules. They are obviously treat every weapon as if it is loaded. Even if you know it's unloaded, just on a precautionary side, treat it as if it's loaded. Obviously, keep your finger off the trigger of the weapon until you're ready to shoot. Do not point your muzzle or the end of the barrel at anything you are not willing to destroy or shoot. And know your target and beyond. What we mean by that is obviously, you know, in a target practice aspect of things, you know, if you've got a house behind your target, you know, be mindful of that. So, you know, if you do happen to miss or your bullet, you know, over penetrates your target, you're not, you know, hitting a house or somebody else. When it comes to storing your firearm at home, obviously if you have small children or children that can, you know, get to your weapon, you know, keep it out of reach of them. I would recommend, you know, having a larger firearm safe, depending on, you know, how many, you know, guns you have at home. You can lock them up that way. You can buy smaller, like nightstand safes. That's an option where you can keep your firearm close to you in your bed, in case you need it if, you know, somebody unfortunately breaks into your house or something along that lines. You can just keep it right on your nightstand. You have multiple different safes you can buy, whether that's a key or a code or even like a fingerprint reader where it can, you know, you can access your weapon quickly if you need to. They also make firearm locks, which is kind of like a padlock that you can stick through the barrel of your weapon and then lock it that way. That takes a little time if you need to get to it because obviously the magazine has to be out, and then you need a key to operate that as well.
Got a nice question there.
Okay, so the question was how to properly transport a weapon inside of a vehicle. In Ohio, so Ohio now has legalized concealed carry. So per the law, you are allowed to have a loaded handgun on you inside of your vehicle. Obviously, you want that to be secured in a holster, particularly if you're going to carry it in a holster on your person where it can't, you know, get free or loose. Obviously, if you don't want to carry it loaded, obviously unload it, secure it in either a glove box or a center console or even the trunk. If you're going to transport a long gun in Ohio, those are under different rules still, so you have to have the ammunition and the weapons separated. So whether that's keeping the ammunition in the glove box and the gun in the trunk or vice versa.
So that's interesting because, you know, most of us are part of the Salt and Pepper Club back here. And when we were growing up, you remember yeah, kids going to school. Well, you said you used to ride the bus with a loaded gun.
I rode the bus with a 22 rifle because I went down to the YMCA in Dayton. I'd take my gun with me and I'd walk to the YMCA.
On the bus.
On the 4th floor, they had a target range, and I'd shoot my gun, and then I'd walk around Dayton with the gun. No one ever got all panicky. They didn't, they didn't think, it was a different time back then, that's for sure.
Well, the coonskin cap probably made him feel better. Think about that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because you guys are young. So.
It's not young, but I remember back in the even as late as the '90s, people still had gun, the gun racks in the back windows of their trucks and things. So
I know my
That's for hunting.
Back windows up, coming to school with us. in Wilmington.
my first lesson in gun safety was my dad's leather belt. So
sure.
that's how,
His leather belt?
yeah, yeah.
I only got that because
But that
I
was
kept
old.
using my
That was
dad's tools.
that. I guess that's old school, but it worked.
So, what else as far as one thing you said?
No, Sean, I'm not that old.
And maybe you can't say this, but what's better to have for home protection, a long gun or a short gun or what? I mean,
That in my personal opinion. Now, this is just my opinion.
That's what I'm asking.
My opinion to that is just find something that you're comfortable with, something that you can shoot well, that you know how to operate. It's comfortable to operate. Just something that you are comfortable with, where you know the basic functions of whatever firearm you want. Just so you're comfortable, because if something does happen, like somebody does break into your house, obviously you're going to be very stressed, and your fine motor skills are going to be all over the place. So just get something you're comfortable with, practice with that, and just know that weapon, inside and out.
So a shotgun.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're going to hit your target.
I was going to say, a shotgun is just the one noise will make most people leave.
Yes, it will.
You don't even have to fire.
yeah, you mean just loading it?
Just that one rack of a 12 gauge is what most people understand.
It is
That's true.
Well,
Speaker.
Seriously.
Well, a lot of people think that you want a high-powered handgun for protection. Really, do you want it? Because if you miss, it's going to go through a wall or two, or you're going to hit somebody in the house.
That's another thing to keep in mind. Obviously, if you have never been around firearms and you're looking to get into them, whether that's for home defense or or to carry back and forth to work or whatever, obviously do your research. Just don't go out and just buy something willy-nilly, or if you see something on Facebook or YouTube that that you think looks cool, obviously do your homework on it, know what use you want it for, because you did bring up a good point. If you're in an apartment complex and you want to use a let's say a rifle for home defense, if you don't hit your target, that is going to travel through a drywall. Sorry, I can't talk this morning.
it's early. It's okay.
Drywall. It is going to travel through the drywall and could end up into the other apartments and possibly hit somebody. So that is something to keep in mind as well.
Scary stuff, really.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know what you have, I mean, and like somebody said, the sound a lot of times just. My dad, God rest his soul, he used to just have a gun that shot blanks next to us, because he figured that would be enough to run them away,
Sure.
So.
Well, and just one more thing that I would recommend is Sergeant Powell spoke about making sure that they're locked up in safes or secured in your house, especially if you have children of any age, truly, who aren't trained in firearms or haven't gone through training or aren't familiar. Take that extra 5 minutes when you get home, or if you've been out sports shooting or hunting or whatever, any reason you have your firearm out. When you get home, take that extra 5 minutes to make sure it is secure. I know anyone, myself, has been guilty of this, of getting home after a long day or whatever, and just kind of sitting things out on the table as you walk in and kind of decompressing for a minute. But take that extra 5 minutes, go lock your firearms up, make sure that they're secured within your house, because it only takes a second for something really bad to happen.
If you're going to have a firearm, you got young children. You should start as soon as you can to teach them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
what that weapon's all
There you
about.
go. There you go.
I was gonna touch on that as well. Like he said, I grew up with a lot of people in my family being in law enforcement and being in hunting. And, you know, I can remember even when I was, you know, young, you know, my grandpa bought me a BB gun. You know, that's a good way to, you know, start the introduction to your kids. Don't be scared to teach your kids about firearms and firearm safety and how to operate them. Just, you know, do it safely, explain to them, you know, the rules and the safety behind it. And obviously, you know, lock it up until you trust your kids to a point, or
They practice.
practice and all that. Just don't be scared to teach them. At least in my personal experience, I think that helped a lot, and I understood the severity of, you know, the capability of a firearm and what somebody can do with a firearm. And, you know, it helps your kids learn, and it's something, it's a fun hobby that you can get in with your kids, you know, go out to the range and shoot and spend some quality time together. So
There's a 4-H club.
yeah, I believe there are 4-H clubs. I'm not that familiar with them, but there are 4-H clubs where you can get your children into shooting, and they can help explain and get them into firearms a little bit better if you don't have, you know, all the time in the world, because, you know, everybody's busy with life, and go about it that way as well.
Another thing that I was just thinking, we as an organization goes out to Jake's Day, which is put on by the National Wild Turkey Federation. And they do a wonderful job for the whole family to come out. You can go kayaking, fishing. They may have an owl or a hawk that's tied up where you can come up really close to them. But they also have BB gun shooting there, archery, and then we even have Nerf gun shooting, which involves, you know, a lot of people that never think of touching a gun, but then we go through some safety, you know, training that way, which is a great way to introduce families to it.
That's
So
at Cowan Lake, right?
Cowan Lake, once it's first Saturday in June, is that what I forget when it was, but it's every year.
What the date was.
When Dave
Yeah.
tells us it is.
But it's free. Come out to the lake. Just watch online for Jake's Day.
What's the law on BB? Is there a law on BB guns? And
In reference,
like in town,
Yes.
yes, there are.
you can't shoot them or what?
Yeah, you can't shoot anything within the city limits of that's a projectile, such as a BB gun or archery, even things like that. So, yep, and it's just a local city ordinance. Just houses are so close together.
Makes sense.
Yeah, houses are so close together, and you know, it's with the population that we have in the confined area of town. So it is just a city ordinance, though.
So the city ordinance cannot shoot anything in town other than like Nerf guns,
Correct.
right? Still play jorts?
If you can find them.
Paintball? What about paintball? Paintball you probably can't shoot either because those things are high velocity.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Depends on who's around.
Guess we're gonna refer to a lawyer for that.
Yeah, we'll contact our law director for that.
Jake's Day.
I'm not going to say don't have fun, but you know, definitely don't pull a trigger with any sort of gun. I mean, even I teach my kids, if we're going to go and when they have Nerf wars and things like that, you know, make sure you're not pointing it at the other kids, and definitely if Nerf's not pointing towards their face or eyes or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and it
that's
just
no
goes back,
fun.
knowing your target and also knowing beyond your target. So,
My first experience ever watching a BB gun in action was when I was a little kid. I was over here in Wilmington visiting a friend of mine. And these two guys that we didn't even know, they're young kids, each of them's got BB guns and they're shooting each other in the back to see how much pain they can withstand. Like 5 or 6 feet away from each other. Boom. I'm like, get me out of here. I was like, you gotta be kidding. I mean, I was just a kid. I was maybe 9. Maybe 19. You remember stuff like that, though, you know? It's like, jeez. So that's why I was asking. I wondered if there's anything.
So what I want to ask these guys, what about the Byrna? That's become, or is there another name? Is that just a brand name, or are there others that acts like the Byrna?
Well, first of all, for me and 99% of the people out there, what's a Byrna?
That's the gun that Sean Hannity talks about on his show.
The pellet, it's
non-lethal.
non-lethal, However,
It still could put an eye
it's
out.
more so. Oh yeah, and it's more offensive with versus a Nerf gun or a BB gun.
Yeah, it's good to up to about 60 feet, I think. It shoots very similar to a regular gun, but it obviously it doesn't kill people, you know. So it's for self-defense, and it doesn't require any kind of licensing. It's, you know, anybody can buy the gun, you know, or it acts as a gun. Now, the only thing I would say is you got to be careful, because obviously if you're pointing anything at anybody and the police, you know, they're going to be on their P's and Q's as far as making sure that you're not a threat, and even though that, you know, but I think that those are supposed to be fairly good for people, especially maybe women that don't, you know, they don't like handling guns, they don't want to kill somebody, but they would want to have self-defense.
Have you guys run into any burners or the?
I'm not aware of any, and I mean, any sort of firearm like that, we're not gonna classify that as a non-lethal. It's gonna be a less lethal.
Yeah, I agree.
So
anything's going to bring anybody down is less lethal.
right. So I mean, you can't go in and speak of it as a non-lethal or anything like that. So we look at those as less lethal options. But I can't really speak on it. I'm not familiar with it. I don't know if Sergeant Powell is or not.
I'm not that familiar with them. I know of them. The only thing I will add is, and like you said, if there's people that aren't very comfortable with, you know, operating a real firearm, that is something good to have, just in case, you know, you have some type of defense. However, I will say that there are not to scare anybody, but there are very determined people out there that, you know, I've seen where, you know, even the less lethal tools we have, it doesn't really affect anybody. So just keep that in mind as well, that if there's somebody that is truly determined to do what they are going to do, that is a good option to have. However, it may not affect them
And
very.
also, if they're on drugs, you know, that
Sure.
changes
Mhm.
everything entirely as far as how they can react or will react.
Like
Yeah.
shooting a grizzly bear with a BB gun.
Sometimes.
Well, you talk about less lethal. You don't have to answer this if you don't want, but the stun guns or whatever. Tasers, yeah. Have you ever shot anybody with one of those and it's like had no effect because they're that far out of it?
I'll start. I've used a taser probably half a dozen times over 20 years. The problem when they become less effective is usually if you only get one probe hit.
Yeah.
So to have full effectiveness, you got to have both probes go into your target, and you want to affect their major muscle groups. So also, even if sometimes you get two probe hits, and if they have loose clothing on, or if it's wintertime or things like that, they're not nearly as effective, and they may arc and things like that. So you don't get a full, you know, the full 5-second ride is what they call it. So if loose clothing or thick clothing is usually, if you have double hit, if both prongs hit would be a reason that it's not completely effective. But yeah, I've used them where they're extremely effective, and I've used it also where it slowed them down, but it won't take somebody down all the time.
So as a requirement, do you have to take a hit yourself so that you know what it does?
It's not a requirement, but I can say that I have.
You have.
Absolutely.
So it's not pleasant.
No, it's not fun. Not fun at all.
And to follow up what Chief said, it depends on what type of taser you have. So there's obviously, you know, developments through time. You know, most of the ones that are carried, they shoot two what are called probes, which is, you know, like a long barb that kind of has like a small, like kind of like a fishing hook attachment on it. And when you pull the trigger on a taser, it shoots both of those at the same time at an angle. So all that depends on, you know, how far you are away or how close you are away. Obviously, if the probes are more, you know, if we're right up on top of somebody and we shoot them close, you're not going to have that well of an effect if you get a good connection where, you know, if you have a larger spread, there's more muscle that the electricity can work through. And like Chief said as well, you know, I've had where, you know, it works great, and, you know, I've had where I've, you know, used it on somebody and they've pulled the barbs out.
So you shoot them and the barbs go in, then you pull the trigger again, and that actually, or it just automatically
It just
has an electrical charge?
it just automatically has the charge to it.
And what's the distance average?
It really depends. I believe that the cartridges we carry, if you care if I tell them. I mean,
No, there's multiple different.
Yeah, there's multiple
lengths,
different ones, but I think the
Does it
majority.
remain connected to the gun, or does
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that we use do.
Yeah. So around within 25 feet is a good
well, that's a good
average.
distance. Because obviously you'd rather not be in a hand-to-hand combat, right?
No.
Right.
You don't want to be able to tell what they ate for lunch, that's for sure. Yeah. It's just about 8:30, so
Yeah, probably about time for me to head out.
I was getting ready to say, just because you said your phone wasn't working,
Yep.
so you now know it is about 8:30. So we don't want to get him in trouble with the mayor. Everybody tell the mayor we all said hey.
I'll make sure to let him know.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
and appreciate you coming in and drawing.
Absolutely.
And you're sticking around, right?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you
I like
done?
it.
I'll
You
let him
still-
stay if you need him.
If you need me.
Okay, he's gonna
I got another
stay.
question or something.
Then we got this. It's funny we have the police up here, but now it looks like we have a lineup behind me. So I don't know if you can get a. What's worse though is the lineup we're looking at's a hell of a lot worse. That's the thing. So we'll get a couple of these guys up here too for the remaining part of the show, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Mike does, doesn't he?
He does, but he doesn't do it like
He's not
he just doesn't.
certified.
He's not. I don't know if he's really certified to do that or.
We're back. Car Express. Keep moving. www.carexpresswashingtoncourthouse.com. 740-248-5300. Go talk to Troy Boy Bach, all Hall of Fame star from East Clinton High School. Great guy, great basketball player. Plus his daughter is a
Some of our broadcasts.
senior this year, and her first name's escaping me. Katie. You know, I'm trying to think of what was Troy's sister name. Tessie maybe. I just remember Troy had a sister and a brother, Todd Bach, and I think it was Tessa. You remember that? You probably you're a little older. But anyhow, go to Car Express, check it out. You out of here?
Yep.
Chris is out of here.
Chris, we'll see you.
Man is left. Oh, I hear you.
Chris, just don't go kaboom. That was funny. You guys didn't even laugh, but that was funny. All right, here we go. We got the sergeant coming back on. We got an empty chair. Who's going to sit down? Who's going to get in the hot seat next?
Bring Rick around.
All right, Rick can come around, yeah. Well, you get in there real quick. Sit down for about 5 minutes. Since you gotta go.
There you go.
All right, again, for the people who weren't on earlier, name, shoe size, what you do, all that.
See,
See,
Hey, Doug.
I'm Scott Watson with Roofex. I'm a roofing advisor. Just give us a call if you have any roofing questions. Gutters, we do dabble in a little bit of siding as well, so give us a call.
and you guys are out of Leesburg, right?
Yes, we are.
I tell you what, beautiful building over there. Now is, excuse my ignorance, but I don't know, and I'm sure most people don't know. Is this a one place, or is Roofex part of a larger group?
Nope, we are one building, one company, family owned and operated. They've been in business for since the early 2000s. They rebranded to Roofex in 2022 and went all in with roofing, and that's what we do and that's what we love.
Well, and that's how professional it looks, because it looks like like a corporate type store. Have you ever seen it over there in Leesburg? I mean, it looks like like, for lack of better terms, McDonald's, Wendy's, something that's,
Commercial.
Yeah, all over the
Looks
country.
like they know what they're doing.
They do, don't they? They do. And I see your nice ads all over the place. Bill, I haven't seen your picture on a billboard yet, though.
I'm not pretty enough for that.
So,
But
go ahead.
But I do know that RoofX is growing.
We are growing.
You're hiring.
Yep, we are hiring. We're looking for a sales manager, and we are looking for accounts payable, receivable. And we are looking for some project managers as well. So if you know anybody that's interested, get on the website. You can apply there, or give us a call.
Matt Boggs. There you go, Matt Boggs.
And you find yourselves in Columbus
Yep.
or towards Columbus a good bit?
We do service most of central and southern Ohio. We've done some work in Indiana. We've done some work in Kentucky. We're starting to branch out into the Columbus, Dayton, and Cincinnati areas. But yeah, we're trying to grow. We're looking at opportunities to open a second location. Still not exactly sure of where that's going to be, but we are looking to expand and grow and get into some other markets.
Well, that's great. Yeah, that's absolutely great. Is there any certain areas that you're looking for expanding to, or I mean, I know you just told me the area you cover, but are you like you're at least 30 miles away from you're at now, or?
I think based on conversations that I've been a part of and things that I've heard, we're looking to move towards that Columbus market. There's a greater opportunity for growth and expansion in that direction. But there's nothing set in stone yet. I know we're still exploring, and it's going to probably be next spring before I think they make a real good, definite decision.
Well, I'm going to recommend, you got a realtor back here right behind me. I'd tell him, like you just did. That way he can have his eyes open, and be looking, hey guys, there's this up in Mount Sterling, or there's this. I mean, it's just the thought,
They just did a big gutter job for one of my projects, and it was a pretty good sized job. And the customer's very happy. It really looks nice.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Sure it does. So roofs, gutters, some siding?
We do a little bit of siding. We're kind of getting our foot into that aspect there too. We do rubber roofing, shingles, metal. We do install skylights as well. If anybody's interested in skylights, those are becoming more and more popular. Gutters, and of course the siding.
Do you do flat roofs?
We do flat roofs. That would be the rubber roofing.
Okay.
Yep.
Flat roofs. No, I mean, they're just, I've always heard bad things. Leaks.
Flat roofing is interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
It's like I've got the sunroom, 25 years old. I'm starting to get leaks across the seams.
Yep.
So I might have to.
There you go.
There you go.
Make sure you give him a card before you go.
Around.
Yeah, come give us a call. We'll come out.
Of course, your son does some of that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, he won't mess with the roof.
He won't mess with the roof. He does other stuff.
Yeah, he tears the low stuff up. He's very happy.
That's where I am. Yeah, I can tear stuff apart,
on the river
mess
Sunday
up, put
night.
it back together. It's a different story. So, go ahead.
When you're talking about roofing, get the professionals. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely save yourself some money here and there, but if it's not done right the first time, it's going to cost you more in the long run.
It's too bad Chris left, because we could have got in some little insurance roofing battle talks.
Well, and that's what the referral network is all about. You know, a roofer talking to a builder, to a realtor,
Right.
to a home inspector,
Yeah.
to the banker,
To the house buyer.
to the house buyer, yep, to the let's see, insurance guy. I mean, there's a connection
how's
with
DJ
everyone.
working here? No, just kidding.
Well, that's true too. I mean, you got to include Charlie in on that too.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the show. That's how
Yeah.
it works. There you go. I'm just messing with
Charlie,
you guys.
where's our little guy at?
That's at home, because we had a lady on here knock it off one day. He broke its arm, but it's fixed. It's fixed, but it's at home. But it's
Healing.
But yeah, I glued it, super glued it, and it stayed together, but I just didn't want to take a chance on it getting broke again. So it's in a safe room in the back of my house where I see it every day. But I do appreciate that. That's very cool. And who knows, it may make an appearance again someday. I almost brought it today. So now, do you live in Wilmington or do you live?
So I do not. I live in Martinsville.
Okay. Hope and
minutes
Nody
south of town.
Wood, your mayor down there. Oh no, she's Clarksville. Martinsville is.
I'm not sure anymore.
I'm not sure.
You
Do
gotta
they?
know all these mayors.
Do
Charlie,
they well, do they even have a government
Yeah, I
in
think it
Martinsville
was.
now?
Jed Mountjoy maybe was the mayor at one point. I don't know if he still is or not.
I know Kenda at one time was, but that's been years ago. She lives in Wilmington now. I know Martinsville's had its tails in the past. Oh my. Oh my.
Sound like you're losing your voice.
Where are you cooking meth at? Oh, we're down here at the water plant. You remember that? You remember that? I'm serious.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember that, Jerry? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Man, our water's been tasting different lately. Oh, I wonder why.
Yes, sir.
We used to work from my office to clean auto parts.
Jed
Jed Montjoy is the mayor.
Real guy.
Yes, sir.
He's got a question for you.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Now in Ohio, you don't have to have a concealed carry permit. But if you carry outside the state, do other states recognize that, or do you still need a concealed carry from
So,
Ohio?
right. So, obviously, it all depends on that state. So there are other states that do allow, concealed carry without a license. However, there are some states that do not. The states that do not, you will still have to have a concealed carry permit that recognizes Ohio's concealed carry permit to be able to carry in that state. Yes. And then obviously, within Ohio, you still have to, mind the rules of you can't carry in, government buildings or schools or churches or anywhere that's posted that you can't have a firearm.
Unless you're a safety officer.
Correct, unless you are a law enforcement officer in your official duties. Yes, correct.
Which, no offense, but that really doesn't make any sense. Because you think of school shootings, if you don't have a safety officer in there, or you only have one safety officer and there's 3 or 4 shooters.
Some schools actually have armed teachers, don't they, that have had training? and
Why
stuff
do?
like
Yeah,
that?
yes,
Yeah.
sir. So
Why
there are
does-
some schools that allow some of their teachers to go through a course which is obviously approved by the school to be able to, have a firearm at the school just in case an incident happens.
I know at Greenfield, we had several principals that had guns in their desk. They're not there anymore. Well, no, he's looking at me like, but yeah, they're not there anymore, but several. Well, one was a deputy sheriff when he wasn't the principal.
Okay.
Dr. Strain, Dr. Dan Strain. And, but there's several guns that were floating around down there in the desk that I'm sure no one knew at the time.
Now they do.
Well, yeah, but they're gone. That's not like I'm telling or letting the cat out of the bag. They're gone. Unless somebody else has them. And to be honest with you, some of the guys there now, I don't know if I'd want them to have a gun. So,
Well, there are a lot of people like that.
but yeah, there are. There are. That's for sure. Now, he's got to leave. So let's get back to the roofing. Anybody wants to get in touch with you? Where do we go?
Wow, that's a great question.
Well, I thought so. Now, one thing you might want to do when you leave, get on our feed. It's on Wilmington Community Broadcasting. Put your contact information in there.
I will get on there and put the contact information.
Plus,
on
we
there.
do have advertisers here in case you're interested. We get about anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 a day, but our best show's been 8,400 people.
There we go.
So, just letting you know in case.
We actually, here within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be starting Wake Up Washington Courthouse. as well.
And
There you go.
Wake Up
Wake Up
Hillsborough.
I've got a meeting after the show with the gentleman on that.
There we go.
I think the Patriot House is maybe your place we're going to host there there in Hillsborough. But yeah.
That's a
We're
beautiful
expanding.
building as well.
You're on Facebook too, aren't you?
Yeah, we are on Facebook as well.
So there you go, RoofX for all your needs. Man, there's questions I want to ask, but I don't want to get into it too much because I know I was going to get gutters. I just ended up cleaning them real good. Man, gutters, they priced me for, I just have a little 2-bedroom ranch, 2-car garage.
Put it on. Thank you, Kevin Martin.
Man, it was like $3,000 or $4,000 just to get gutters. I'm like,
Kevin Martin.
I think I'll pass. You know, I couldn't get over how much it was. Does that sound about right in that area?
Metal's expensive.
Metal is expensive right now. Gutter prices are all over the place. It kind of depends on who you call, who you have come out. I've seen instances where we're a third of the price of some companies, and then sometimes some other company comes in that's lower than us. It depends on, you know, who you're having do the work for you.
Well,
Your bigger commercial companies
no one was.
are going to be much, much more expensive.
I paid some kid $20, get up there and bleach them gutters. So that's what it cost me. It was $25, $30. Well, I mean, they were just, the house was built in the 70s, and I'm sure it's the only set of gutters that's been on it. So I thought, that's probably a good time for an upgrade. Thought about doing that. What's your opinion on that? What about those things that go over the gutters?
The leaf guard.
Leaf guard. Leaf guard it's a very, very good thing to have, especially if you have a lot of tree coverage in the area. It will prevent, you know, homeowners from having to climb up a ladder and
You
get up
offer
there.
that?
Yep, we do offer leaf guard. There's tons of different options leaf guard wise. You have the metal, you have mesh, different things. The leaf guard that we offer is a perforated metal that, you know, allows good drainage to come through, and it doesn't clog up like the mesh does when it gets caked up with algae and things like that. So
That's one thing I've heard complaints about is the top of the gutter then gets covered and you can't get the drainage, so it just runs off the side.
yeah, you get those leaves and helicopters and things like that compacted in there. It kind of doesn't really allow anything to flow through, and then you end up with a bigger problem than what you had before the leaf guard. So
Coke works well if you've got a clogged up gutter or drain.
Coke?
I have heard that. I don't know it to be true 100%.
Put Coke in there. Well, think about it.
Is it powdered?
Takes rust off nails. Not that kind of Coke.
Oh, okay.
The kind you drink.
All right.
And not Coke Zero. You want the full strength.
Sugar,
Yeah.
leaded, all that good stuff.
No, I mean, that helps eat away at it. Helps taking it off a gutter. I mean,
yeah, I have heard that. Like I said, don't know it to be 100% true, but
I've used it a few times.
Be careful because it leaves aluminum.
Well, it's old enough anyhow. That's probably half steel. So old. So anything else before you go you'd like to let people know about your business?
I mean, I think I've covered anything, you know, that might be questionable out there.
Free estimates.
It is free estimates. If you're thinking about doing a roofing project, give us a call. We'll come out. We do a full inspection. You know, we'll bring the roof down to you, take pictures, a quick video. We kind of meet with the homeowner, show them, you know, what we find, and let the homeowner make the best decision for them.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we'll go ahead and take another break, and that way you can skedaddle. But Jerry, we should get another picture.
Yeah.
So we got a nice marquee out there that we like. If you've been on the show, get your picture.
Okay.
All right.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
And another chair on the end.
Jolie. And we might bring up about what's the option if somebody is interested in learning more in their home as far as a family, you know,
Is there any good courses
there
to
are
take?
people that are trained to help people learn that, or any business, right? And so
As long as you're on. Okay, we are back here. www.carexpresswashingtoncourthouse.com. Go see Troy Boy Bach. Hey Rick, we're doing a show here. Okay.
I'm taking care of business, Charlie. I know you're on.
All right. Here.
Killing me. Rick Morton in the background. He saw Meatloaf the other night, so now he thinks he can be as loud as Meatloaf. Let me sleep on it, baby, let me sleep on it.
All right.
Anyhow, Car Express, there you go. Plus, Rick and Batgirl are getting ready to go out and do some shows for Game On. Game On's going to be a new game show in the area. Look for it at your local breweries and restaurants and
weddings
and Bordeaux's, whatever. Check them out. Game On. And we're back. Joe, you need to scoot over a little bit. I took take a shower this morning. There you go. There you go.
We have anything else? The surgeon needs to answer for us so that.
Well, he just had a question before we went to break. You asked him a question.
Yeah. So, first of all, anybody that's tuning back in and missed the drawing this morning for the His and Hers Springfield Hellcat 9mm His and Her gun set, we did a drawing. This is a fundraiser for the referral network. The winner is Tony Anderson, and we'll be contacting Tony. We did draw a second one just in case Tony doesn't pass the background check or whatever, or we can't seem to get a hold of them if it's a wrong number or something like that. So congratulations to Tony. This is our third year we've had that fundraiser. And it's always good to talk about gun safety. And so one question I have for Sergeant Powell here is there are people that are certified and trained to come into your home and teach you and your family members what to do, what's good, what to watch out for, if any planning, or say you don't even have a gun and you want to have some advice on what would be good for the family, then how's the best way to ask and find that person?
Right. So there's a lot of different ways where you can learn about, gun safety, whether that's, through, family members that have been around guns for a while and things of that nature. In reference to where to get started, there's a lot of options. Obviously, you can, go down to, a firearm store if you're, if there's one local to you, or even something along Vance's that's in Lebanon. They're a firearm distributor, and, they do some law enforcement stuff as well. So you can go down there and talk to them. You can go online and, find places as well. I know there's a couple local places. I think there's one in Blanchester that offers, firearm safety, as well as, if you want to get your CCW license, they can help you get that as well. I believe there is also one in Wilmington as well that is operated by a couple of the deputies that work for the sheriff's office. So you can reach out to them as well, and they can get you set up. And even a police department in general, you can call up if you have any questions at all. Even our department, if you have questions, you can call up, you can talk to me. I also have 2 other firearms instructors that work with me as well in that aspect of things. So you can call up and talk to us. Any police officer that is a firearms instructor can also give a CCW course as well. So I know there's a lot of current and retired officers in our local area that can do that as well. Another good resource, we talked about Jake's Day earlier. Something just to get an introduction on, even if you don't want to hunt or have any interest in hunting, you can go through a hunter's education course as well. That is offered by ODNR, and they go over the basic steps as well in reference to firearm safety and things along that lines as well.
Cool.
Sergeant, what do you think about possibly and doing it through maybe the police department and sheriff's department as far as having some kind of a training that you could actually go to the schools and teach kids firearm safety and about guns, and then it might even through your training be able to see somebody that could possibly be a threat at the schools.
So obviously I'm not in a position to make that
That would be EMA,
determination.
emergency management.
Correct, but that would be something I would be open to. Like I said, I've grown up, around firearms pretty much all my life. That's something I'm passionate about. And obviously it's a constitutional right as well. We want everybody to, go out and exercise their constitutional rights. So that would be something I could bring up to the chief, and maybe that is something we can implement. I know there was a couple questions on, whether that would be church staff or school staff learning, firearm safety, and if something would happen, what to do. I believe we still have a couple officers that are certified as an ALICE, is what they call it, instructor, which they can go into schools and churches and things along those lines and help them, kind of be prepared if an event does occur. So as far as my knowledge, we still do have some officers that are instructors in that as well that can, if you feel anybody on here, that feel free to reach out to the department if that's something you're interested in. We can do our best to get you set up with the training and get you helped out.
There's nothing scarier than hearing a gun go off in school.
Yeah.
We had that Alice training when I was down in Greenfield, and that guy shot a gun off, just blanks, but still, in the gym. Oh my.
Yeah, I bet.
Just super loud.
I found out during the break that Sergeant is Powell's grandpa was a very good friend of mine and the family's, and he used to work for my uncle at Clinton Auto Parts. He was very good. He worked, did all their shop work and stuff downstairs. And but anyway, I was president of the Junior Sportsman Club at the time, and I was out there with Pete Stotts. He was our instructor, which I eventually started working for the General Telephone Company at one time. But anyway, your grandpa Johnny just got a brand new shotgun, and he was out there shooting trap with it. And he's out there, and he came up to me and Pete, and he said, this shotgun, he said, I spent all this money on this thing. It says it ain't worth a nickel. He says, I hate this gun. He said, I can't hit anything with it. And I had one 12-gauge shell in my pocket. And of course, Pete Stotts knew it. And he said, well, Joe's wanting to shoot. He said, would you let him shoot your gun? And he said, yeah, go ahead. I was standing on the porch. Of course, everything was clear, of course. And he says, yeah, go ahead. So he put the shell in there for me and gave it to me. And I went up, the pole and the claver went out. I dusted it. He said, give me that.
Hey, down.
And I tell you what, I never forgot that Pete Stotts about lost it.
That's funny. Now, are you any relation to Steve Powell? There's two different ones.
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
No.
There's Steve Powell that lives here in Wilmington, and there's Stephen Powell that just passed away last year. He used to run Powell's Radiator.
Right.
I don't believe
they're not related.
Yeah, I'm not relation.
But there's another Steve Powell.
Question. Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's another Steve Powell. He rides a motorcycle around. Super nice guy. That and he has a Mini Cooper. Sometimes he comes to our car shows. That's why I know who he is. And I always got confused on Facebook because I look up Steve Powell and, well, that's not Steve Powell I know, but I knew this guy anyhow, which was a little weird. So before we take our next break, is there any? Yep. Clinton County Sportsman's Club.
Yep,
yeah.
Joe. When he said Sportsman Club, reminded me of that. There is a Clinton County Farmers and Sportsmen Association, which is just south of town, a couple minutes south of town. They offer a lot of different things. Like she said on Facebook Live here, that they do offer some youth programs as well as adult things you can do. They have multiple different ranges for, rifle, pistol, shotgun. They do have a couple archery ranges as well, if that's something you're interested in. They have like a normal archery range and a 3D archery range, and some camping and some fishing opportunities out there. And they also do hold programs for, gun safety, getting into shooting, some CCW stuff as well. So if that would be something that you guys are interested in, it is a yearly membership. I don't know what the price is right off the top of my head currently, but if that is something that anybody is interested in, I would definitely look out and look at options there as well.
Do you know Fawn Gerard?
Yes.
Yeah, she's been on the show before. She's got back from China.
Oh.
She finished bronze. She finished third over there in archery.
In archery. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a lot of fun. Hopefully she's going to come back on this week. She said she's going to come on Fair Week. I sent her out the bat signal, but so far it must be foggy where she's at because she hasn't seen it yet. So anywho, so you have a busy day. Are you on right now, or you get to go home and rest?
No,
You're on.
I'm on till 4.
On the clock. Man, you don't want to leave, man. You want to just stay here and eat. You stay as long as you want. I don't care. We are going to take another break, and then when we come back, we have some normal stuff to get to. But Steve said anything yet?
I've not heard from Steve yet.
Because this will be fun to have a large group to play the games with.
Normal stuff.
Yeah, well, the news, things of that nature.
Because stuff happens here.
Well,
It's not normal.
Let's let the sergeant.
If he's got anything else, he's kicking you out. I'm trying to get
We
you
don't
to
want to
stay.
adopt. And then
It's your
when we
choice.
come back from break, we'll
Get Rick back up here. Rick Morton up here.
I would just say a couple things before I leave and we take a break. Couple things. We do hold, a lot of things inside of the department. I'm a firearms instructor. We do have an SRT team. Some community engagement stuff. A bike team and stuff along those lines. So if there's anybody that's listening today, obviously put your thoughts in the comments if it would be up to you guys and the chief to have another specialty position come in and talk or anything along that lines. Please, reach out to either the department or these guys here.
coming in.
Yeah, we definitely want you to come
thanks
back.
for having me. I really enjoyed my time, and just like RoofX, we are hiring as well. So if there's anybody that has a dream or interest in being a police officer or a dispatcher, obviously reach out to the department, and we have a couple of positions available, and we can get the ball rolling in that as well. So
Are they patrolman positions, or are they dispatch?
right, yeah.
Or?
So I believe we possibly, I'm not sure on dispatch, but I believe we have 1 or 2 dispatch positions available, and then a handful of patrolman spots available as well. So
Just hired an East Clinton grad, the Boggs girl.
yes, sir.
Yeah, she's it's hard for, I can't see her. She's so meek and mild how I know her, and then just to see her like at a stop or something getting mean with somebody,
Charlie, this is
it
why
would
I
be
said
interesting.
You shouldn't have taken your wife shooting.
It'd be interesting just to see her.
Can turn on you.
Oh, I don't care.
So
All right, we ready? All right. We're going to
Thanks for
break.
coming in.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
You guys still live?
We do. We can't.
Starbuck is my cousin, Milton and Diane.
Okay.
That's the home place.
Okay.
Grandpa and Grandma bought that 102, 103 years ago.
Where are you at then?
I'm in town.
Okay.
Dad's out on Prairie.
That's what.
Hawks Chapel Prairie.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Your wife, I think, worked with Marlene Morse, my daughter.
Well,
sister-in-law.
my mother did.
Okay. Okay.
For
Now be
10
careful
years.
talking about your mother.
and
You're
then,
live.
and then I, no,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Had them up. You staying or you?
I'll stay.
No. All right. All right.
Okay.
We're getting back and organized here. I think. We're making deals back here. It's interesting.
Well, these are the movers and shakers of Wilmington, Ohio, Charlie.
You're right in the middle of them.
Yeah.
So we have Steve.
Which one's pepper?
Steve is
Incognito, or
I still have not heard from Steve yet.
yeah. Steve is with Howard Hanna. Man, for some reason I was thinking Howard Hughes. I don't know why. Howard Hanna Realty.
Charlie.
Howard Hanna Realty.
Largest family-owned real estate in the U.S.
So in case you didn't hear that over Joe Holdren or Joe Davis talking, say it one more time.
Howard Hanna Real Estate is the largest family-owned real estate company in the U.S. right now.
And I've seen several, you got several listings right now, don't you?
And there's a lot of offices to where they filter in, get listings everywhere. Hillsborough, Mount Orr, Dayton, Cincinnati. So it's not just us here in Wilmington. It is.
How about you?
large-
Do you have some listings right now?
I've got a few. They
well, let's
go
hear
quick.
about them.
Mine, I got a small little lot in Midland. It's got a contract on it.
No, wait, but that's meth land.
Midland. I'm trying to sell real
I'm
estate.
teasing you.
No, he was going off. Charlie's going off the deep end.
Yeah, and next to it is a
meth land.
1.4 acre lot. So listings still go pretty quick.
Zonnie Hoffer's not buying one of them, is he?
No.
Okay, well, it's a contact for you,
Yep.
Zonnie Hoffer. He owns a rental down there in Meth Land.
This is land.
Yeah, well,
lot.
that's.
Yep.
I just wonder if it's close. He's like next to the church, off that back street. Is it
This is
in that
on
area?
Mitchell Road, where kind of the north side of Midland is Mitchell, from Fraser over to the end town there.
Okay. Okay, so Midland, what else you got?
Actually, just closing on one in Middletown. It was Joe Bradley's house. That was on Friday. So that's about it right now.
No, that's
Yeah.
all right. But you're looking all the time for
Oh,
listings?
I'm always looking to help people in real estate. If you got a question, I believe I can help you answer it. Whether you need to sell or buy, I'll give you good advice.
Are you seeing any good deals out there? Or is everything still kind of overpriced?
You know the old bank repos that used to be 30, 40, 80, 90 are probably 100 to 120,000. It is crazy.
Well, I like watching the real estate shows, and like I said, I just started watching this one, Beachfront Properties.
Yeah.
And they had 3 properties on, as like on northern Mexico last night. It was really interesting because the first one come up, all these are concrete houses, boxes, swimming pools in the back. Beautiful area, like 2 blocks from the ocean. This one, $67,000.
Oh, wow.
What a bar. I'm like, damn, I want to buy that. I'm ready to go move there. And that's the one they ended up picking. But the other 2 were like 120 and 130, which still isn't terrible for 2 blocks from the beach.
And on something like that, you hear location, location, location.
Yeah.
When you're on the water, price is question mark.
Right.
As you get off, it changes.
Well, this was interesting. It was like very rural. It was in between 2 towns on the northern. It was, what's the place starts with a C everybody goes to?
Cancun?
Yeah, it's like an hour west of Cancun on that top. I never heard of the town before. So, but it was, man, the house they got, 67,000. I liked it better than 120, 100. One of the houses was really odd because you had your house, bedroom, you had the bathroom, kitchen, living room, and then
gun turret.
When you had a bedroom, no less than so. You had a bedroom, but the only way you could get to the master bedroom was via stairs outside. You couldn't get to it inside. And then
that's principal bedroom.
Well, and then they had a whole other house that had 2 more bedrooms in the bathroom that was separated. So it'd be great, like if you want to live in one and rent the one. But I just thought it was super odd.
That was
Why?
like a
Mother-in-law's house or
Yep.
Yeah, but why would
the
you?
grandparents' suite.
Why would
Actually-
you make the main bedroom where you got to walk outside to get to it? And I had a main bedroom and a bath, you know.
You probably have to see it as to why. It
Well,
probably
they
was
didn't.
not the
They
main
didn't
one at first.
understand it either. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
probably
kinda
wasn't
weird.
the main one in the
Was it
beginning.
an older house?
No, all these were fairly new houses, which is weird. Hey, Steve, hope you're doing well. There you go.
How you doing, Joe? Joe's a good guy.
Spicer.
No, Spice.
Yep,
yep.
good guy.
Joe's living down
Tennessee. Tennessee. He's on Rocky Top down there. Now, so no good deals out there, really?
I'm going to have a great deal coming up. Cheyenne Douglas will appreciate this. He's redoing a house down in Midland. It's Midland.
But the Cheyenne, though,
I'm telling you,
Cheyenne's
it's going to be
gonna
short.
want 3 times what it's worth.
If you could do before and after pictures, he did a beautiful job on one big 2-story on the main drag down there on the left. So that'll be coming on here in about a couple weeks.
I think I saw that because we sort of drove down through 68, and it was right there on the left because we were trying to
Yep.
figure out.
What a difference.
Yeah, it was like almost too nice a house for some of that area a little bit, but it was nice.
Well, and that's what happens in these, I say, areas that dilapidated. You take and fix one up, it makes the neighbors start
Right.
doing the same
And
thing.
that's true.
And he's
And
done
it
a
snowballs.
fabulous job. It's going to be great. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, detached garage.
So let me guess, just ballpark price. 4
Ballpark.
bedroom, 2 baths, 2-story, 1-story.
2-story.
Okay. How many square feet? What, 1,800?
And I don't have it all the way. It's around 1,800.
That's what I figured. Okay. So new roof.
Brand new roof, new siding, new windows, inside got it redone. I mean, it's almost basically a new house.
You're talking probably minimum.
280.
I was gonna say 250, somewhere in there.
He's on it. You know,
It's middling now.
but everybody looks at boom, boom, boom. But when it's $200 a square foot to redo,
Exactly.
right, Joe?
Yep.
At 1,800 square foot, I'd put you at 350.
Why is
It won't be
250?
350, but it'll be in that 280 range. And it's basically a brand new house.
And the way housing is right now, they'll get it.
Yeah, it's.
Sure.
They'll get it.
But this will be a nice one. New furnace, new air, to where you don't have to worry about
That's
a
good.
lot of maintenance for a long time.
But no, but it's like last night. Just watching that show, I was like, "Dang, that's a deal," you know.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you do? What do you do? I got a serious question here.
All your other questions haven't been.
Or just hogwash.
Not really. No, this is serious. It's not going to affect me personally, although I wish it did. Somebody passes away.
Mhm.
They got all their house. They got all their cars. Everything is just there. No will, no family.
Yep.
So what's the scenario? How long does everything take to do? What happens first? I guess.
So I'm a real estate agent. That is actually an attorney question.
But you've been
it would go to
associated with
probate, and
Right.
the probate attorney, somebody would be appointed.
Would the state get it?
State probably would get it,
Yeah.
honestly, and then it would get auctioned off.
To sell for liabilities that are owed.
Yep, you'd have the liability. I think you got 6 months for the debtors to say, "Hey, I owe this," or "What, get this." Then it's up to the estate.
There's a house in Sabina like that right now. The guy's been dead for like
And
6
some
months
take
to a
some
year.
take longer for that reason.
And the court would appoint an administrator to oversee, the probate and all
Yep.
that, make sure all the bills are paid. And then what was left after auction, all that money would go to the state of Ohio.
They'd probably research to find out, is there any descendant,
Right.
anybody that would receive any.
They gotta give so many days for this,
Yep.
so many days for this.
I don't think they can even do anything as far as thinking about it going to the state range for at least 3 years.
That long?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how how they got in trouble with the landlord.
Well, that was the land banks, and I don't know everything there. When they took property back, it took 3 years before they could sell the lots.
Well, part of that was because they actually made money from the federal government to hold the property for a certain period of time.
Three years.
Actually
Yeah.
liquidated. Yeah. That's why that was.
You're 2 minutes early.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's,
You're not supposed to be here till 9:15.
one of the problems was there were some people that found out, and it had been like a couple of years, and they found out that the land bank came in. Now, they're coming back to the land bank saying, whoa, wait a minute, you didn't do enough research because there is family members that you didn't find.
Yeah.
Well, my question wasn't directed to that particular situation. My question was just directed in general. Well, I know a guy that,
It's like everything's in limbo.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, and
I see.
well, I wonder what would happen if, like, that person left one thing to one person, but nothing to anybody else. I wonder what would happen then.
Probably have to find that will, And-
yeah, well, yeah.
that number one, and then, it'd be probate.
I wonder if the person that got the one thing would be.
That would be good to get an attorney in here to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I
It would
don't know.
It could possibly mean that one person might get the estate.
That's why I was wondering.
That is where if you have
Yeah, for a
anything,
judge.
you
Judge
know,
for the judge.
Well,
do a trust.
and
What tears me up is any will can be challenged.
oh yeah.
That tears me up.
Well, and I don't.
Make a will.
To be honest with you,
Somebody after you're
I
gone.
don't even like talking about this
Yep.
because it is a friend, and I don't know.
That-
While we're kind of on this subject, what really upsets me is that people that's worked all their life and has got something they might want to leave their kids, and they have to be put in a nursing home. Now, the nursing home charges so much money to take care of that person, which most nursing homes don't take care of them the way they should, and then turn around and practically become the new owner of that property to pay for what's in there. Now, what the government needs to do is step in. Now we're getting all this other crap straightened out and start taking care of the people that's worked all their lives, and so the families, I mean, they end up with nothing.
Actually, the process, the way that it works is in order to be able to continue to receive or to have Medicare pay or Medicaid or whatever it is, I think it's Medicaid that actually takes it over.
Right.
But to pay for your stay in one of these
Facilities.
nursing,
Yeah.
facilities,
Right.
they have to actually either have no money, liquidate the house, turn
Turn the house over to them,
that's
so when
all
they,
the legal, in order for the government to take over paying, because I know my mother, we were paying $10,000 a month, and she was in a home for 2 years, and you also have to be there for a certain period of time before Medicaid will come in and actually start paying the bills.
One kind of way, and we kind of found this out accidentally to protect yourself a little bit from that, was my mom. Before she passed away, she wanted to just have more access to funds. So she got a home equity loan, which I didn't care. I mean, it's not like if we got the house, great. If we didn't get the house, I didn't care. I wanted her to be happy. And so she got this home equity loan, and the nursing home couldn't touch it, had a loan against it. So that worked out pretty good, as far as nursing home not getting it. But she still had that loan at the end, and at the end, I just sent the keys and a letter to Fifth Third and said,
Cheers.
"Here you go." Yeah, because I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to take it over. My brother would been involved in it too, and it's like, now he could have had the chance to buy it, but he didn't want it either. So it's just a way to kind of get around it. Tell you what, we'll
No
take.
more breaks.
You don't want to take a break? We're going to get Steve on.
We're going to bring Steve in.
All right, can you stick around?
I'll stick around.
Stick around, Skew.
Now, just Just a clue. Steve cheats in this game, so be careful.
Joe, I'm gonna ask you to do one thing. Go down there and sit by Rick Morton, cause we'll get Steve, or sit over here by Steve Roth. There you go. 'Cause-
Yours already there.
yeah.
So where's Steve going?
Well, take your chair with you.
No, you're coming over here to
Sit
the
over
crib
here.
in the chair.
You don't need a chair. He's gonna take the chair. There you go.
What? What are you doing, Steve? I don't either.
This chair.
There's a
Sit
chair,
right
and
there.
there's another.
Chair over there. Slide in, Joe.
Yeah, but we got 2 people. It's gonna sit down.
Oh, okay.
Have a seat. And move this way or side.
Oh, I didn't
Don't
see that one
confuse
over
it,
there.
Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, slide in. There you go.
All right, here we go. Now we're just about set. That'll give us 5 up
This is
here.
musical chairs.
Come on over. Come on over.
He's choking on his.
Drawing. We have the chief of police in here and his sergeant.
That's why he didn't come.
And we drew for a couple.
That's why he's a little late. Wanted to make the police
Waited for the
out here.
police to leave before he
You
came.
got that right. I'm a.
Charlie couldn't
trouble.
take me sitting down there because it was taken away from
right.
him.
No, no. I didn't want you cheating. Scoot over this way.
Everybody move to your left.
We need to go
Come
to your
on
left.
over. Scoot over.
We gotta. That's okay. My arm is in. My
Yeah, well,
hand
that
is
won't
there.
work.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, by the way, I just want to let you know,
Yes.
they drawed your name, but Rick said throw it back in the bucket and draw another one
7 years in advance.
For what?
for the guns.
Nursing home patients.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nursing
that's
home.
what we're thinking of doing with our house is giving it to Austin and Tiff right now, and then.
Yeah. I may do that. I don't know.
And you
I'm
have to
in
do
a
it within a
quandary.
time frame
7
before,
years.
if you're Medicaid, whatever.
7
That's
years.
where an attorney in there would help answer.
Well, we've had attorneys in here before. We need to get another one in again for that
I
stuff.
recently went to my hometown of Ottawa, Ohio,
Yeah.
I know where it's at.
and walked around my old house where I was raised. Of course, the owners were very upset. They asked me to leave.
Were those your parents?
Oh.
No, Rick, my parents have long since passed away. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh.
Slam jam.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do some birthdays
You're
here.
awfully sensitive.
Well, I loved my parents. Thanks for picking that scab. Is celebrity birthday
Not
song
yet.
or just
Not
birthdays?
yet.
Not yet.
Local. It's
Birthday.
local birthdays for you
Local
and me.
birthdays. There you
Happy birthdays, what we
Want to see?
say. Yes, what we want to see. There you
All
go.
right, here we go. On Sunday, it was John Comer's birthday, who's been a guest on the show. Anita Ryman, my ex-sister-in-law. Maria Wolf, who is one of our faithful viewers' daughter, Rita Wolf. Jolene Haskins. Monday was John Hill and Donald DeGarmo, Burt Mann, and Joe Sorgan. Today, we got a lot of them, folks. John Atkins, Sarah Free, Carlia Cheeseman, Beth Flynn, Tyler Myers, Lane Crochetta, Barbara Albrecht, Isaac Marino, Connie Hughes Duncan, Ashley Dalton, James Boland, Kristen Osborne Wise, Kitty Whitaker McKeever, Dale Rothwell, that's your neighbor, and that Ricker used to be, Angie Weil, and Beth Burke Kelly.
I didn't catch the name.
Dale Rothwell, didn't he live out there in your area?
I don't think so.
I thought he did. All right. All right, celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity
Here we go.
birthdays. That's about all I got. I got to write a little more. I'll work on that.
And for all my fans out there, I am recovering from my concussion after falling down steps and being in the hospital on Friday. I'm back.
You were in the hospital?
I was.
Yeah.
Where did you fall?
Did you fall
Down. I'm guessing you fell
Down.
down.
Down the steps, knocked myself out.
Didn't seem to knock any
my
sense into him, they did it.
You know what? Let's all take a moment here and think about what would happen if we didn't have Rick.
That's true.
No,
Think
no
about-
show today,
Think
that's
about
for sure.
this.
Oh, I figured out how to put it all together.
That
Jerry's
reminds
got it
me-
figured out.
Now,
Rick, I need a key to the studio so I can sell your equipment, just in case that happens again.
now, did your life alert necklace go off when you hit the floor?
Someone
Or
asked me if I had one. I said,
You've
no,
fallen
I
in
don't have one.
now you were going to get one now?
But I do have, no.
You know, it's the same thing he yelled every time he's in bed. I've fallen and I can't get up.
I think he was talking about
It's hard
something
just
else.
getting out of the chair right
Well,
now.
that was something else. Never mind.
That's funny about the life alert. One of our ladies at church, lovely lady, she got one of those, and within the first hour, one of her grandkids already hit the button and was calling life alert, and she put it way up high, and then another hour went by. Hey, it's me again. Sorry, it's my grandkids. I gotta put it up somewhere else. So
We had that happen here. Somebody's cell phone. Actually, it was Doug.
Oh.
During one of our concerts recently, during the Simply Queen concert, he was moving around so much his phone hit 911. Called the police.
Michelle says she tried to visit me. Yeah, Michelle, I did call you and tell you I was there in the emergency room.
5 minutes before he's to leave, he says, "Hey, call Michelle and let her know I'm here."
well, he probably was watching with one of his ex-wives. That might not have been a good thing.
When I moved into the senior apartments out there in Wilmington, and right after I moved in, my grandkids who live around, they're all over helping move chairs, and they got these little pull things almost in every room, and the lights go off, and my grandkids are pulling everything. I'm going out front. No. So now I have taping to them so nobody can actually pull the
Because
string.
what happens is, they call it the such and such principle. The the sky is falling. Where when he really needs it,
Right, they don't come.
Cry wolf. Crying wolf.
Joe's grandson's pulling the thing again.
Crying wolf. Right. All right, celebrity birthdays. Back to you, Charlie.
All right, here we go. Mark Harmon.
Oh,
Ooh, I know
Mark
Mark.
Harmon.
Personally,
Do you?
he's my best friend.
Mark Harmon.
People magazine called him the sexiest man alive many years ago. But
Let's see.
We're going to go, so he played at UCLA, right?
Yeah, and he went to there in about like 62.
Quarterback for UCLA, yeah. I want to go 79.
Too high.
Okay.
I'm going to go with
65.
65, too low. So we've got a bracket.
67.
73.
69 is too low. 73 is too low. Just a little bit low. 74. There you go.
Thank you, Becky.
Selma Hayek.
Oh dear.
Sexy lady. At least when she was younger.
Probably still
Probably
is.
still sexy.
Who is it?
Selma Hayek.
Who is she?
Actress. Beautiful actress.
Selma
She was in Zorro. She's in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that girl.
Oh, that's
a Latina woman that was really good looking. Yeah.
She's probably what? 60?
Just a little bit high.
59.
59. There you go. Joe's teeing it up for you. There you go. Keanu Reeves.
We know him.
I didn't realize he was this age.
65.
Lower.
55.
Higher.
60.
Just a little bit higher.
61.
61. Just a
Oh,
little.
Just a little high, sorry.
Where'd you go to school?
A little Miami.
Ah, figures.
But I am
Little Miami, there you go.
I just hurt. My ears are bad.
All right. Jimmy Connors.
Oh, tennis
Tennis
player.
player.
Yeah.
71.
Higher.
75.
Lower.
73.
Ding, 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 ding. 73.
You know, that was back when you had a good guy and a bad guy to root for. You know, you had McEnroe and you had Connors. You know,
They both were kind of buttheads though at
they
times.
were. And now I think McEnroe is probably one of the best play-by-play people to listen to.
He is.
But boy, I hated him when he was playing.
Was it Andre Agassi too?
Always fun to watch because
Oh,
you never
fun
know
to-
what was going to happen.
Oh yeah. Now there's a guy on the circuit. I think he's a French guy who just busts up his racket all the time. I mean, he just slams a
I saw him
little
on
daylight.
ESPN the other morning, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Celebrity birthdays.
Steve,
Back to you, Charlie.
You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have to. I got patience, brother. It's good. Eric Dickerson.
Running back, Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
64.
Just a little low.
63.
He played college
65.
football.
65.
I got it this time.
I'm not awake yet either, guys.
What's that? Wilmington education
No,
there.
after the week I had Charlie, you'd be half asleep too.
He had a little bit of some procedures done.
I know.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
was
look a
done
little
last week.
yellow today.
He had some
Yeah, after 3 days of
hair implants.
some
Recovery.
recovery, and I won't talk on air
No, we
because I
don't
don't
want to go into details.
No, I don't want Charlie to fall on the ground.
He's at a wild birthday
Well, other
party
than my
too.
ribs
Yes.
and my concussion. I
Well,
still
you had
still
ribs,
have a little-
concussion, you had the other stuff. I had my plugs relined. I went to Biden's. Anyway, go
Now, what
ahead.
does that say? That says this side up now. They're aligned, so it says this side
Yes,
up.
yes. Turns out you're supposed to water these.
Okay.
Go ahead, Charlie, back to you.
All right.
And back to Charlie.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Cat Williams. Not the realtor from Indiana, but the comedian. Cat Williams.
I don't know the name.
He's a comedian.
Cat Williams?
And you know what? I didn't know him either until we had Cat Williams from Indiana on there. I never heard of him.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
Did you say it's a dude?
Well, Cat Williams is not, this other Cat Williams is not a dude. She's a she. Right?
47.
47 is too low.
So this
51.
Cat Williams is a woman?
No, it's comedian man.
No,
Comedian.
the other Cat Williams
The one from Indiana.
You're
is
chasing your
a
tail now, Steve.
90.
51.
51 is too low. 90's way too high.
54.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, she's cheating off
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, Vicky's.
Vicky put it up.
54.
Becky.
Vicky,
Becky.
without you, I don't know what these
Vicky.
guys would
Thanks,
do.
Vicky.
All right. Joe Davis gets first guess at this, and then Rick Morton.
Oh, jeez.
Because they're our sports authorities, so let's see how well they do. Terry Bradshaw.
Ooh,
Terry
four-time.
Bradshaw is 78.
Just a little bit high.
77.
77. There you go. You're right.
Four Super Bowl trophies. Beat my Vikings in one of them. So, I mean, back with him and the Bengals, man, that's still Kurt and stuff. Yeah.
Talk about me like an elite quarterback.
Beat my Cowboys a couple times.
Well, yeah, Cowboys. They're going to finish last in the AFC East anyway, or NFC
I hated
East.
his face mask. He had the little.
He had the
in the early years. He
Just
had
a
like
single
little,
bar?
No, he had two bars about 2 inches wide.
Yeah.
It was really weird looking.
By the way, Joe, Ohio State won Saturday, so I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, he didn't see that, did he?
He's even got
Notice
Ohio
my-
State
Joe,
socks.
can you see my socks?
Yeah, I see.
OH.
And the Reds won yesterday.
Yeah,
That was
we're
sweet.
going down tonight.
Oh, are you going down there?
Yeah. Got some. You got some.
Me too.
All right.
What's the standings?
They 5 or 4?
They're 4 out of the wild card. See,
Yeah.
I'm pulling a Charlie tonight. I got free tickets, so you know.
Cool.
Oh, well, you got free tickets. You got
Cool.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't free, but back in July, if you took 3 non-perishable items for the food bank, you got a free ticket.
Cool.
So
Yeah. So Steph and I are going down there with a
You
couple
going
friends.
down
Pay for
tonight?
parking. You got
Ah, Steve's going down too.
Free ticket
Yeah.
gets you about $60.
Well, I figured
As
out,
of
Jim,
Sunday
before I
and
leave my
Friday.
house between tickets, parking, and gas, I've got $90 already wrapped up before I roll in the stadium.
That's before a hot dog.
Well, tonight is hot dogs are
$10 extra.
no hot
Leave
dog.
my Cowboys
$3
alone.
beer, $2 hot
3,
dog.
2, 1 tonight. Yes,
Yes.
the hot dogs.
Dollar ice
Joe,
cream.
You and I are Cowboy fans.
We didn't say anything
Another
about the
$90
Cowboys.
for a hot dog
Rick
and a
said
drink,
the
ain't it?
Cowboys were going to finish last
$3
night.
hot dog,
Did he?
$2
That's not true. They will
beer,
not.
and
They will
$1.
finish.
No, $3 beer.
The Cowboys will finish
$2
ahead
Hot dog,
of
$1 ice cream cup. On Tuesdays is 3, 2, 1.
But,
Okay.
of course, Joe Burrow will be playing before the end of the year for the Cowboys. So that's the big trade.
Remember, he fell and hit his head, people.
Yeah,
He was
well,
saying that before.
he's been saying that for years.
I think I need a haircut.
Oh, I just like
Looking
to
at
shake my
myself.
finger.
No,
Which one?
It's getting thin up here, guys.
Yeah, so am I.
Today?
My daughter-in-law.
Joe. What is Joe?
Steve,
Joe.
you know, if my granddaughter sees that cup, you're really gonna be her hero then.
Oh yeah, Hello
Big
Kitty.
fan of the Hello Kitty franchise. Yeah.
If your granddaughter needs kitties, I can help her.
Steve is,
He has the pocketbook. He has the whole thing.
I know I can.
the lipstick.
My daughter's got
Leotard.
kitten's got 5 toes.
For your eyes.
Does it?
Yeah, several of them. I forget what you call
Don't
them.
make me
There's
laugh.
a name for
My
it.
ribs
My wife will know.
Yeah.
Hey, are we still doing celebrity birthdays?
Or are we getting ready for the game? We celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity birthdays. Back to you, Charlie.
Like I said, I'm a patient man. Patient man.
We were
Only have 2 hours.
Everybody,
we're at
talk to
9:32.
them.
Hey, I want to say hi to
I'm
Joe
waiting.
Spicer. I see that
Yes,
Joe Spicer.
Joe's watching, yeah.
I mean, I
All
love
right.
that guy.
Make it through the celebrity birthday?
Yes,
All right.
we did make
So
it
we're on
through
to the
celebrity
games?
birthdays.
Are we on to the game?
Yes, we are on to the
I can't
game.
believe this, but I'm saying let's do the game.
You like the games, and you've always liked the games. You just like them more now that you're fell. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 2 teams of 3 and the Evil Emperor.
We got Jeff over there.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff's hiding in the
Jeff
corner.
said no, thank you.
Jeff doesn't want to be part of this.
No.
All right, so who do I want to pick the team? Steve!
Teams?
Yeah, you can pick 2 other of these yahoos except Rick Phillips because he's Evil Emperor.
And I got a concussion.
You got to.
Yeah.
So you get to pick 2 of these guys to be your partners.
Yeah, I'll make it easy. I'll do these 2 right here.
All right, so
Rick and
Joe and Rick. That means Steve, Joe, and Jerry.
What a combo, what a combo.
You
That's
3.
3.
I think
I'll just make it
this
easy.
threesome is undefeated. I don't think
Win
we've
or
ever
lose.
lost.
We've never lost one yet.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Okay.
So did we get a column?
Steve, I'm going to tell you, Steve, really, would you like column A, B, or go first? A or B, or go first?
A or B or go first.
Yeah, you'll get the first question. Go first.
Let's go first.
You're going to go first,
Yeah.
so
The Yahoos.
Steve.
A or B. Steve,
I think
Steve
we're
Murphy,
A-listers.
Steve Burnett, huh?
Let's do the A.
A-list.
You guys
A,
all right with
okay.
A?
On A, I got a 90. On B, I got an 80.
Ooh, good choice.
All right, I guess
So
we
here
won.
we go.
That's great.
You guys are
Still
up
have to
first?
start the game.
Smart C. It's not you, it's these 3.
So it's not smart car?
Go with cat.
It's not smart car,
Smart
Charlie?
cat.
Smart
Smart
car?
cat.
Could be, you never know.
Go with
Smart
cat.
cigar.
Smart C.
Cigar or a cat. Either one's gonna win.
Smart car.
Am I bugging you, Rick?
I don't know about
I'm so used to me and you picking on everybody else.
What do you
Go
like?
with cat.
Smart car.
Smart car. Oh,
Smart car.
You guys, that's really a bad idea.
Remember, he hit his
Well, maybe it's a smart catheter.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got one of those in right now too.
No one wants a dumb one.
Can we see it?
No.
Oh, Charm.
All right.
That's the after show.
He did hit his head, didn't
I will be out of here by then.
Don't make me laugh.
You did that yourself. House P.
What?
House P.
Party or paint? Party?
Party.
Party? House?
House party's a good answer.
Kind of depends on the crowd.
House
That they just-
pants? Party or paint? I like party. Just seemed to roll right off.
Yeah, right off his
Yeah,
tongue.
right, he's gonna blame me if it's
What do you think?
pick.
Well, come on, should get up.
You're the one in charge.
Let's go with party.
House Party
yes, we will.
is correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't win.
Now you know how I feel, Jerry.
What was the smart?
Smart C.
Oh well.
Yours is, but it's not back to you.
It's not
yet.
back to us
They
yet.
get-
You guys
they
are
get-
currently losing.
Yeah, we were now one.
Okay.
I will add another letter.
I got it.
We were now
All
one
right,
behind
there
the
it
eight
is.
ball.
Right now,
I'm new to
right
this.
now, you guys are currently losing. Isn't that
House
right, guys?
Party. Party A.
Animal party.
Yes.
that was
Alex,
easy.
we're going to go with party animal for
Party
200.
That's right.
Well, that's why you got a 90 on this one, right?
Right. Yeah, this one's easier.
All right.
Animal C.
And
Crackers.
Crackers.
Cage.
Oh, I love animal. You know what? By the way, most grocery stores and other manufacturers don't know how to make animal crackers. Barnum's animals are the cracker. Although now they're so woke, they've taken the cage off the box. By the way,
Yeah, they're free range.
So they're free range crackers, and they do taste like they're free range crackers. Anyway,
Sounds like the guy that sits on the front porch of Cracker Barrel. He's a free range
so I'm
cracker.
okay. Animal crackers. Alex, we're gonna go with animal
No more
crackers.
funny.
Animal crackers.
What is wrong with you?
All right.
No, you yelled it first.
Smart
C.
Could it be
C
cookies?
A.
That don't help.
Oh, CA. What was their
Smart
thing?
car.
Smart C A.
Smart car.
We thought it was smart car. but
Smart catalog. I'd go with catalog. It's about Christmas time now.
It's still-
Sears catalog.
Catheter is still an option.
Yeah, the Sears.
Catheter
Oh,
is
smart
still-
casket is very good. A catalog. Sears. It's Christmas time. The kids start looking at the. Go with casket.
Yeah, that
Go
would be
with
good.
smart
Try to
casket.
give me a hint, I can't pick it up.
It only opens when people come in.
What's the third letter?
You get that later.
Walk in, it opens.
Good morning, fellas. We have people ask me who won the gun, so if you got a chance, put the names up.
Tony Anderson.
Tony Anderson won the gun.
Smart casket. Go with casket. It's self-opening and closing. When you keep the draft out when no one's visiting and it stays closed.
Cash, but that doesn't make no sense.
I ain't never heard one.
No, either I.
What you don't want to do is turn the body the wrong way, and then they just show the legs.
Smart card.
You realize there's no pants on
Smart
the
card.
deceased.
Card.
Oh.
Okay. Animal CO.
Cookies? Animal cookies? Animal control?
Animal.
Alex, we're going to go with animal control.
Animal control is correct.
Boom.
Well, so far it's making me a Steve.
Oh, yeah.
He can't even get the first one.
Control F.
Control F is it, right?
Yes, sir.
Control freak. Freak.
Control freak.
Freak is good.
Alex, we're going to go with freak for 200.
Freak is correct.
Oh, wow.
We're done.
Man, these are easy.
I told you I got 90 on this one.
Michelle says smart casual, as in dress wear.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, we're still on our words.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
Michelle's helping
that's okay.
the
She's
other-
helping the ones who are currently losing.
Freak F.
Well, like you've ever heard of smart
Well,
cat.
freak show.
Dress wear. We don't wear dresses.
Show. Alex, we're going to go with show for 200.
Freak show is correct.
Wasn't there another?
Man, those are easy.
For the win.
You're back here.
For the win.
For the
His name
win.
is Freak Rick.
Oh, this is for the win?
For the win, because you guys
Went last.
Second,
Went
yes.
last.
This would be the true win.
show T.
Tunes.
Oh gosh, that's another easy
Show
one.
Show two.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Ooh, Showtime.
Show tunes. Show time.
Or show tuba. Show tuba.
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 Yeah, show tuba.
Tube. Show tube?
Yeah.
Either Showtime or Show Tune.
What do you guys
Show
want to go with?
Tuesday.
You guys. Tuesday.
I don't think it makes any difference which one you go with. You're going to get that.
Jerry
Alex.
hasn't got one today, so let's
Alex.
go Show Tune.
Jerry,
Alex.
what do you want to do, Jerry?
Wow, look at that. It's really getting thin. We're going to go with Showtime.
Showtime?
Yes.
Is that what you guys are going with?
I'm good with it.
Showtime
It's a run.
is correct.
There's your all
Every
easy.
single person on this team was a contributor.
All right,
What's the,
here we go. We'll let you play yours out.
Yeah. We're going to take a
Now,
nap while you guys work
These
on
guys can help if
this.
you really
If
need
we
it.
wanted to.
Smart Rick Morton, CAS.
casual then? That's what she had.
That's not, but I did this each clue.
Yeah.
Smart
I've never heard of smart cat.
I've never heard of
How
it.
can I
why
get that
you're in the
mug in
80%
front of the wake up?
But you know
sign?
what? They
Trying to get it
guessed
in front
smart
of it.
car, smart
Can't
cat
get it in front
also
of
with
Wake Up
us.
Wilmington on
Casual D.
Here you go, Steve.
Casual dress.
Dress?
Yep.
Casual DI.
Diner.
What?
Diner.
Casual dining.
Dining, yeah. See, this is how easy yours
We're
would be.
winning again over here.
Yeah.
Dining H.
Hat.
Dining H.
Go with hat.
Dining H.
Dining hall.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ooh.
Dining hall is
And oats.
correct. Hall L. The two
Lumber.
I had trouble with was smart casual. I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hall L.
you start with
Lumber.
that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hall L.
Oh, well.
Hall L.
Should be Hall A.
Charlie's giving you a
He's
hint
giving
as he
a
looks
hint.
up at the ceiling.
Hall light.
Light.
Hall light.
Oh, okay. Nice. He's a master of the hints.
Should ask
I
what's the
mean,
spelling of Hall.
Yeah.
Well,
Light, and this was the other hard one for me. Light P.
Pizza.
Light P.
Light pizza
It's
sauce.
the diet pizza. There's no cheese, no crust.
Right.
Now I told you this was hard.
L-I-G-H-T, light?
Just a cup of sauce.
Light.
Light pizza.
pressure. That's wrong. And
L-I-G-H-T, light.
yeah,
Okay.
Light.
it's not light beer from Miller's.
Well, hey.
Light picture.
Light P. No, not light picture.
Light Pilsner.
Light.
I'll give you one more guess, and I'll give you a second
Okay.
letter. Light what? P. Okay, I'll just give you a second letter. Light P-O.
Oh,
Light
light.
It's not light power.
Light P-O, light pole.
Light,
Sounds good.
light pole is better than what's here. But
Oh,
that's wrong.
jeez.
Pooch. Light pooch. Very,
Light,
very.
and I did get this one
thin
eventually. The first one was tougher than this. Light P-O-L.
Oh,
Light
yeah,
pole.
light.
I was going to say it's not Paul.
Light police.
Light police. They're on
They
a
were here
diet.
earlier.
They're not
This
here.
is, I think it's dumb, but this, I don't make these up.
Oh,
I would never have been smart enough to make this one up. Light P-O-L.
pollen.
Oh,
No,
Michelle.
What?
Light picture.
It's P-O-L.
L-O-L. Yeah.
Michelle. She's going down the rabbit hole.
Michelle.
Light period.
Yeah.
Light period.
But it's not P. Yeah. P-O-L.
That's when you use the Stay Free minis.
Light P-O-L.
Thanks for the hygiene tip, Rick.
Yes.
It's amazing how he knew that. Yeah, light, it's not light pole.
Pollution.
Light pollution.
That's
That doesn't even make any
No,
No,
that's not
that doesn't-
L-I-G-H-T.
No.
Yeah. I would figure that would be.
For light
Light
pollution?
pollution.
Light pollution.
Okay.
I guess it would be, I don't know, too much light. I don't.
Well, no,
I didn't like it either.
Heavy pollution
In
or
the
light
city, you can't see the
Oh.
stars at night because of light,
Light pollution. Okay.
yeah, that kind of light.
That's still tough.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
pollution?
No.
Light pollution.
That's what you
Pollution,
get for choosing.
Oh, we got one more.
light pollution and smart
You
casual.
come in second.
Were the ones that killed
This is the
me.
first
A very,
loop.
very distant second.
Last one.
Oh, we're not even done
Not
yet.
even done.
We're not done.
Still have one more.
Pollution.
C.
Cat.
Control.
Pollution control.
Oh.
That was tough. Some of these are tough, some of them are easy. And these were right.
Ours was tough. We just.
Yeah.
We
Well,
just
Joe,
had three guys
anything's
guessing.
anything's tough for you, Joe.
We just had three guys guessing. Even,
That's right.
Joe's back
even
was getting
Jerry
sore.
jumped in with one for us. So we.
All right, Rick, I see you got a bunch of stuff written down, so let's go to Rick next with, and Jerry, you got this day in history, or you just want him to cover it?
Jerry's in trouble. Somewhere, somehow.
All right,
Well, Rick, you can start it off.
and then we'll do the Murphy report after.
Yeah, I got stuff from the Murphy Report and high school football.
Rick Morton, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Steve. 1666 as the Great Fire in London begins at 2 a.m. 80% of London is burned down.
How much?
80% of London was burnt down in
Was that
1666.
the cow or was that Chicago?
That's Chicago.
Oh, that was Chicago.
Wow.
1798 is the first bank robbery in the U.S. The Bank of Pennsylvania was robbed of $1,682.
That's details.
Yes.
Do you know why people rob banks?
No.
That's where all the money's at.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't much, but I don't.
Where's the hook?
Yeah.
Where's the hook?
1859, gas lighting is introduced into Hawaii.
Oh.
Gas what?
Lighting.
Okay.
1902, the first sci-fi film, A Trip to the Moon, is released.
Is that political gaslighting?
Probably, or gaslighting on Facebook nowadays.
Yeah.
1940, the Great Smoky Mountains is declared a state park.
By the
Okay,
way,
Jared.
Smoky always looks like it's misspelled. It looks like it needs an E. Maybe that's just me.
No, I carry.
Charlie remembers that probably.
In 1789, the U.S. Treasury Department was established.
Mm.
In 1901, Theodore Roosevelt, then vice president, said, "Speak softly,
Gary, a big stick."
In a speech at the Minnesota State Fair.
Rick gave him that same to say.
Yep, I was there.
In 1938, the first railroad car to be equipped with fluorescent lighting was put into operation on the New York Central Railroad.
All right.
Joe, you're getting on my nerves.
Hey, Jerry, I'll come over and take off his toes in a minute. Just go ahead.
In 1963, the CBS Evening News was lengthened from 15 to 30 minutes.
Well, there was more news starting in 1960.
Well, they had to pay for the commercials. The commercials.
That's when I was born.
Still too long.
In 1985, it was announced that Titanic had been found on September the 1st by a U.S. and French expedition. It was 560 miles off north of Newfoundland. The luxury liner had been missing for 73 years.
Wasn't that Jacques Cousteau? Wasn't he one of them? Or his son? I think it was one
I think it was his unpopular cousin, Chet Cousteau.
Chet Cousteau? Yes.
And in 1998, in Canada,
Which is another country.
Pilots for Canada's largest airline launched their very first strike in Air Canada's history.
Anything else, Rick Morton?
Yeah, I got one good one. I got two good ones left. 1944, future President George H.W. Bush was rescued after his plane was shot down after a mission in World War II. The plane he was piloting was a TBM Avenger torpedo bomber. He was rescued by, I forget the name of the sub he was rescued by. Thank you, ship.
I think it was one of those chicken parmesan from Subway.
It was a foot long.
But they're not really a foot long.
No, they're not.
And then in 1945 is VJ Day, which was victory over Japan.
Right.
The formal surrender was on the battleship USS Missouri. So that marked the end of World War II. It started September 1st, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. Ended 1945, September 2nd, on the USS battleship Missouri.
All right. So what about, did you say something about high school scores, football scores?
No scores, just games for this weekend.
Oh, well, go ahead.
All
And
right.
you're more than welcome to come back another day. You know that too.
Well, I am. But as Steph says, she's retired. Anytime before 8 o'clock is non-feasible. So I've got to bribe her to help get me out of bed and get me ready in the
Well, if you
morning.
just want to come in the last hour even.
I'm an early bird. I like
Okay.
getting up early, but we'll
Just
see.
saying you're welcome anytime.
I know.
All right.
Friday the 5th, we've got Courthouse at home against Finneytown. Courthouse is 0-2. Finneytown's 1-1. Miami Trace 2-0 is home against Logan Elm, which is 0-2. Wilmington 1-1 is home against Mount Healthy, which is 0-2. Massey 2-0 is at Tri Valley, which is 2-0. Blaine 1-1 is home against Middletown Madison, which is 0-2. And last but not least, the Astros are home against Fairfield Christian Academy, which is 1-1.
How bad did Wilmington get beat Friday?
15
bad.
15 to
Pretty close.
15 to 9.
Miami Trace
It's
didn't
15 to
play
9.
very good.
15 to
Yeah.
9. They were ahead 9-0, I think, at half.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And
Yeah,
then-
it was.
And Trace came back.
Trace came back.
Yeah.
All right. Another trivia here. It's kind of fun. The summer sensation K-pop Demon Hunters, which I did watch here today, and it's really not too bad a movie. Jerry, your grandkids probably love it.
Oh, yeah.
Has 3 songs in the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart simultaneously. The last time that was accomplished was all the way back in 1978 with which movie?
What was the question again?
Kill me.
I know.
That's that kid in school. The teacher reads the directions.
I tell you what, I'm just going to. What else you know?
Let me say it again for you, since you like it. I like it. The summer sensation K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack has 3 songs in the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart simultaneously. The last time that was accomplished was all the way back in 1978. Which movie had 3 songs?
Friday or Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever is right.
Oh, my discos.
Yeah, it's probably Staying Alive, Disco Inferno, I'd say, and then probably Night Fever.
Night Fever, yeah.
Or maybe How Deep Is Your Love?
Yeah, there was a lot of tunes off that movie.
Like I've said before, that was the first R-rated movie I saw in my young childhood. 78, so that means I was 14, and I saw it here in the balcony.
I saw mine. I thought it was a big shot. It was Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino. Of course, it was rated R. I was only 12. Walked right in and watched it. It was a great flick. People, you know, nowadays they throw a fit of you. Was it R? What's the rating? M17 or R17 or whatever. I don't know. It's all craziness.
Let me get to a few headlines here. Nestle, the world's largest food company, ousted its CEO, Laurent Frey, over an undisclosed romantic relationship with a direct subordinate. Yeah. A 6.0 magnitude earthquake killed more than 800 people and injured over 1,300 in eastern Afghanistan late Sunday. And we also had an earthquake here in Ohio.
That's what I heard.
Right above Springboro.
South Carolina just had an earthquake. There's been a lot of earthquakes.
Starbucks said its newly launched fall menu led to the best ever sales week at company operated stores in the U.S. Let's see, a CEO of I did see this, and this guy is a turd. A CEO of a Polish paving company apologized after a viral video showed him taking a signed hat from a child at the U.S. Open. I mean, the tennis player's getting ready to hand it to the kid, and this guy just reaches over and grabs it. And he doesn't pay attention.
No.
The tennis player doesn't.
No, because he's already signed it and thought he gave it to the kid. He actually hands the pin back to the kid. And the kid's like, he's got my hat. And the guy just keeps...
The guy kept it, yeah.
Yeah, and the tennis player just kept right on walking.
The Long Walk, a new Stephen King movie adaptation, held a screening this weekend in which viewers walked on treadmills, and if they got tired, they had to leave.
Sounds like...
I don't know if that's true, but it was part of the news headlines. One of the other things that's kind of interesting was there's a big article in here on Cadillac is taking over a lot of the EV market. So if you want a new EV, check out Cadillac. They're taking a lot from Tesla.
So is that Chinese car company? What is it, BDM or whatever?
Something like that. Then one of the other stories, America runs on Aldi. One of the U.S. fastest growing retailers is a German grocery chain that displays items in cardboard boxes. It makes you deposit a quarter to get a shopping cart. Aldi,
Best meats, too, by the way.
Yeah, the best chocolates.
Aldi store could be coming to your neighborhood. They're wanting to expand 225 stores this year, bringing its total to around 2,600. They're the third largest supermarket behind
Kroger
and
Meijer,
Walmart.
Really?
Kroger and Walmart.
Yeah, they're getting ready to open that one where they're building that nice new one up there in Hillsborough where the cinemas used to be, the Aldi's.
Aldi has plenty of justification to keep expanding. The stores are packed at a time when grocery visits are overall stagnating. We went there yesterday.
And they also own Trader Joe's, so their Trader Joe's is in their family of
So do we have anything going on at the Murphy?
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Well, let's get to it because we got like 3-4 minutes.
Tomorrow, well, Charlie, are you finished with your
I
headlines?
guess so. Go ahead.
That's right. Tonight we have trivia, Smarty Pants trivia, first Tuesday of the month. Doors open at 5:45. First question rolls out of my pert lips at 6:30.
Your pert lips?
My pert lips.
Your
If
pert
you
lips.
are a Murphy member,
You know,
it's,
Vaseline take care of that for
it
you.
costs nothing to play. Otherwise, it's $5, and we have incredible prizes. Sometimes so valuable that we have to bring in extra security for the winner when they leave. So that's tonight. We do encourage you to call and reserve ahead because it's usually packed. Usually, and every now and then we're wrong, and all of a sudden there's a table available. Friday night. We have Alice in Wonderland, the movie, at 7 o'clock. $7 a ticket, $12 for the entire family. So if you're a Catholic or a Mormon, you're making out on the deal. Bring all 20 of the siblings.
Your biggest family come.
Saturday, we're actually doing nothing because we don't want to compete with
The
Corn
Corn
World.
Festival, yeah.
Yeah, they did something last Saturday. Had meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
And actually,
I got to tell you,
he was good.
I thought you and his wife,
Yeah.
I thought they were really, I don't know how you felt about it, but I thought it was really good.
It was sold out, wasn't it?
No, but
Not
it was.
quite.
I'm going to tell you what, though. People that missed it really.
Yeah.
It was Debbie Carey who comes to these, or Debbie, yeah, who comes to these concerts all the time. She said that was most of the time I'm sitting there watching the band and other things going on, but that guy had me from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, he made you watch him.
I think we might bring him back. Maybe it was the Labor Day weekend that was an
That's
issue.
one thing.
The night before,
Glutton for punishment, aren't
the
you?
night before they were sold out at a 1,000-seat venue in Illinois, and they were heading to Dover for Sunday.
And that was going to be sold out.
Yeah.
That's free. That's a free thing he did.
Yeah,
there.
I talked to some folks from Lima or from Urbana and Hilliard
Mm-hmm.
had seen him before, who'd came down there for the first time to see him. So they were really impressed with the Murph and everything, how we looked.
I had a couple from Cleveland as well. They said they were following this guy everywhere, and they absolutely loved this place.
Yeah.
And they hadn't been here before.
So with a couple concerts coming up on 9/13 is Tommy Lies. There's less than 100 seats left for that one. On 9/27 is Foreigner Journey. 30 tickets, no side-by-sides.
Yeah. And let's quickly talk about Box 14 on
Yes.
September 10th, please.
11th.
September 11th, on Patriot
my.
Day.
Oh my.
Patriot Day.
Where'd you go to high school?
Ottawa Glandorf.
Who's your
proud,
history
proud
teacher?
graduate.
No,
Ottawa Glandorf High School. Yes, Box 14, first responder, informational celebration, ceremony, concert with Blue Stone Ivory. I think the main street's closed at 3 o'clock. And all sorts of events are going on starting at 3, and then we bring everything in around 6 o'clock for, I believe, the concert's at 7. But go to our website, find more information on that. That is on Patriot Day, Thursday, September 11th. And that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, Tell Me Lies, the Fleetwood Mac Experience, like Rick said.
Oh, that's a band.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I thought you were just talking.
No. And like he said, also about Foreigner's Journey. We got what, 30 seats left?
30 seats, I counted them last night. 30 seats and no side-by-sides. They're all singles.
Yep. Facing the band this time.
Yes, yes. We won't charge you extra.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I'm going to give you a John McEnroe quote to close the day then.
Awesome.
You cannot be serious. That's all you got? You cannot be serious.
I remember that.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, that's what McEnroe used to say to Oliver. You cannot be serious. What are you talking
all
about?
the officials.
Grabbing the hair, throwing the racket. Yeah.
Yeah, he died with all this artificial intelligence, now watching the ball on the guidelines,
Yeah.
on the lines, baselines.
I think tennis should go back to wooden rackets because it's really a server's game now. You're serving. I remember Pete Sampras when he broke 100 mile an hour. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you're never going to see that again." That's the second serve speed now of most tennis players.
It's all pickleball.
Oh God, please no.
Well, to be honest with you, that's why, in my opinion, the women's game is much more interesting.
You can see the
game.
ball.
Well, and a lot more volleys, a lot
Yeah.
more stuff going on.
Yeah, you're not hitting the first serve at 145 mile an hour.
Right.
Nobody can even see it. So if you go back to a wooden racket,
Steffi Graf, a good quote from her: "You can't measure success if you've never failed."
That's true.
I do a lot of success measuring.
All right, tomorrow
guys.
we'll be back.
Adios, folks.
See everybody.